Second graders, welcome back. So for our next lesson, this is one of my favorite second grade lessons all year long. And what we're going to learn about is the Chinese culture. And you know how a few weeks ago it was New Year's? Well, it was New Year's everywhere except for China because they have a different calendar. So the Chinese New Year hasn't happened yet. And it will actually happen this year on February the 12th. So, depending on what year you're born, you can be a different animal. And there's 12 different animals that you could be. So, you could be an ox, a tiger, a rabbit, a dragon, a snake, a horse, a sheep, a monkey, a rooster, a dog, a pig, and a rat. So these are the 12 different animals that you could be. 2021 is the year of the ox. So if the people who are born in 2021, it would be an ox. Myself, I am a tiger. So you can look up the year you were born to find out what animal you are. So, thinking about the Chinese culture, what most people think of is a Chinese dragon. Now, a Chinese dragon is different from the dragons that y'all think about, the ones that y'all are more familiar with. Most people think of a dragon that has wings, breathes out fire. Well, a Chinese dragon, like we see here, does not have wings. Its body is kind of like a snake's body. You can see all the scales, but it has little spikes on its back. It has a long mouth. It does have 4 legs. It does have horns, sharp teeth, and this one is holding a golden pearl in its hand. So, first I'm going to show you different pictures of Chinese dragons before I show you how to draw one. So, and they can be different colors. So this first one, you can see the body goes around, kind of like a snake's body. Again, has 4 legs. Here are the spikes I was talking about. It does have 2 long whiskers. And Chinese dragons do not breathe out fire. Instead, they breathe out something called mist, which is like a magical smoke. Chinese dragons, sometimes they would be on land or in the water. So you can see the waves of the ocean are down here. This one's a little bit meaner looking and looking forward, but this artist did an amazing job. So you can see the head looking forward, you can see the long whiskers, the sharp teeth, the horns, and you can see the body twisting and turning. 2 legs up here, 2 down here. This is a sculpture of a Chinese dragon. Trying not to get the glare. Here we go. So you can see the head right here looking forward. You can see the body going up and down. You can see that golden pearl I was talking about. Here are the horns. So you can try and make yours a little bit more realistic, or you can be a little bit more cartoonish, like this example here. So you can see this one has yellow horns up here, the light green whiskers, sharp teeth, again the body twisting around, 1, 2, 3, 4 legs, kind of looks like hair around its head, the spikes on its body. Another more realistic, angry looking Chinese dragon, with the golden pearl. Here we have 4 different colored baby Chinese dragons. So this one is like mostly yellow with some orange and a little bit of red. This one is like this greenish color with some blue and purple. This one is white with some gray and light blue. Or this one's a black with red. So it can be any color you want. And it could be any style you want. Cartoonish, realistic, happy, angry, completely your choice. So, here's a student example, and that's what I want to see. I want to see the whole body, I want to see the 4 legs, I want to see scales, colored nice and neatly. Like this one, and I would like to see a background, so your Chinese dragon could be on the land or at the water. So this is more of your finished example. Nice, colored nice and neatly, taking your time. So there's going to be a lot of work to this assignment, so I'm going to give you an extra week to work on this. So you don't have to turn this assignment into me until February the 8th. So you got a couple of weeks to work on this. My students in person, they're going to have 2 rotations to work on this assignment. They'll work on it the first week, and then the second week they'll continue working on this assignment. So those of you at home, I would like to see lots of detail on your assignment. So this one is for a grade. It's going to be for a big part of your grade. So to draw a Chinese dragon, first we'll start with the head. So I'm going to make it looking sideways. It's probably the easiest way to do it. So I'm going to come out and then come back around. Now I'm drawing the mouth. It's going to kind of look like a little bit like a Ninja Turtle. Then I'm going to draw the eye. And then remember how I showed you, it kind of looks like there's hair. And then nose. And then the teeth. You can just do regular teeth, or you can do sharp teeth, or you can do a combination. Lots of people do sharp teeth and then some regular teeth. But this is your dragon. You decide how you want yours to look. Then I'm going to start with the body. A mistake a lot of students have is they draw a big head and a real skinny body. So make sure we don't have that same problem. So what I tell my students in person is we start the top of the body way up here by the eye, that level, and then try not to make it too bumpy. So just make just a gradual curve. So I start up here, I come, and then I gradually, slowly come down, and then I curve it back up until right about there. Then the bottom, I shouldn't start way up here. I should start way down here, like the bottom of the head, this area. I come down, then I come back up, and I try and follow that same curve, and then connect to make the tail, like that. Then we'll draw some spikes on its back. Now for the scales, an easy way to do it is like you're drawing the number 3. Just make those bumps like the number 3. Those same kinds of bumps. Now, when you're making your scales, make them kind of big. If you make them real small, like I'm doing right now, then you have to draw a whole bunch of tiny scales. That's going to take forever. But if you draw them big, you don't have to draw as many, and you can finish a lot faster. So I would recommend big scales, but this is completely up to you. And just keep making these curves until you're all done. Next, the legs. So there's going to be 2 legs at the front, 2 in the back. So I'm going to start my first leg somewhere about here. So I'm going to come down, and they do have sharp claws. So I'm going to come back here, make it sharp and pointy, and then I'm going to come make the front of my foot and add sharp claws, sharp nails, and then I'm going to do another one. But this one, I don't draw the whole thing because this foot's in the way. I'm going to do the same thing way back here. Something like that. Then maybe he's standing on the ground. Like here's like a whole bunch of grass. Like this is the top of the hill. And maybe down here will be water. Like maybe he's going to jump into the water. Maybe add some clouds. And a nice sun. Something like that. Once I have finished with my drawing, color it in nice and neatly. Again, it can be any color or as many colors as you would like. If you want yours to be a rainbow Chinese dragon, go for it. Once you're done, this is for a grade, so please take a picture, send it in. I can't wait to see what your dragons look like. Thanks for watching.